are super excited about it. We have 2 weeks. We are giving ourselves 1 whole week to get there, and then we are going to spend 5 days parked up at Monkey Mia. 2 of those days of which we are going to sneak away on a swag trip up to Point Peron in the beautiful red sand and the milky turquoise ocean. So we're very excited. This is day 1. We are going to land at Sandy Cape, one of our favorites, as you know, if you know us. So just a quick overnighter there before we continue to head north. So our next plan is Lucky Bay, not the Esperance kind, the half an hour south of Kalbarri kind. So we're hoping to stay there for about 3 nights, get the kayaks off because at the moment they are on the roof.
And that's the rattling you may hear. It's the kayaks. I've just lost a little sponge that I keep on the handle to stop it rattling, and I just saw it blow off. So you might hear a bit of rattle. That's all that is. No need to panic.
Not only that, it's that woo 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 sound.
But this will be a good test for the van. So this will be our first real test for it, off-grid. No power, no water until we get to Monkey Mia, of course. But yeah, we're really looking forward to it. And the little swag trip, that's something we've really been looking forward to doing. It's something we want to do a little bit more of. So see how we go with that one.
So stay tuned.
Get busy living.
Road closed ahead. Wonder what's going on.
Guess we go this way. Follow the detour.
I guess so.
How exciting! We've never been this way.
I know. So welcome to day 2 of our holiday. We have had a fantastic night at Sandy Cape, just by the fire and having some snags and slaw and enjoying the new caravan. And now we are off, hopefully, to Lucky Bay for 3 nights, and let's see what adventures we have there. Stay tuned! And we've got a detour. What the heck? Wow. That was amazing. Windy Tree of Geraldton. Amazing. Photo opportunity right there. You got it. You saw it here on Adam and Jen on the Move. All right, this is the best kind of traveling. So we have made a decision that instead of heading to Lucky Bay Campground, which was 4 hours away from where we left because we had to do a detour onto the Brand Highway, which added at least a half an hour onto our trip, and there was roadworks. We've decided to stay 35 kilometres north of Geraldton at a place called Corro Park, which is on Coronation Beach. It gets 4.9 out of 5 stars on Wiki and on Google, so we're going to go there. But yeah, flying by the seat of our pants.
That's the beauty about having no fixed timeline, is you can just take your time and pull up whenever you feel like it.
Because the destination isn't always the holiday, it's the travel getting there.
It's the journey.
That's the way. Get busy living, people. See you at Corro Park. Very steep descent. talking about, with the magnificence of the rear window. Remember when I said if you watched it that you could just have a seat here while you're doing your thing, if you could get an ocean view, and OMG, there it is. Anyway, trust me, we have an ocean view from the loo. An ocean view from the loo. Stoked.
We haven't got our makeup on, so she's not doing any talking today. But we've just left Coronation Beach, a little park there, a little campsite there called Corro Park. Beautiful little campsite. Anyway, we've taken off today because it's 40km/h winds. So we've decided to head just an hour up the road to Lucky Bay and hopefully ride it out there. It's pretty hard driving in this wind though. The lady at Corro Park was telling us that they've had a lot of issues trying to get that park up and running. They've had cyclones, they've had fires, they're in a drought, had no rain, and Woolworths and Coles are only offering them, well, whoever purchases the meat for their lamb is only offering them $1 a kilo, so they can't sell any of their lamb. So that's why they decided to try and build the park, because they're getting nothing for their stock. But it's a beautiful little park. If you ever get a chance, just be wary that it is a steep descent into it. So use your gears, low gear. But beautiful spot.
That way is to the Pink Lake. Not going that way today because it is super windy, so we can't put the drone up, but we have been there before and we have put the drone up there, so I'll put in a little bit of that footage because it is spectacular. And if I had my way, we'd be going that way, but someone's got tense shoulders from holding the steering wheel.
It's windy.
Too hard because it's windy. He's stressed.
Anyway, I can't put the drone up because I don't think we'd see it again. I think it'd just blow away.
Yeah, she's pretty windy. It's kind of dangerous winds today, so it is an absolute spectacular lookout. So if you get the opportunity, do not drive past. Do not do what we're doing. Drive in, have a look. Here's some footage now. Pink Lake in Gregory. As you come into the turn off the Lucky Bay campground, we'll see how bad it gets as to whether we need to reduce some tire pressures. Oh my God! Look at these innocent looking little dips in the road. But they are a killer. So we're going to let the tyres down.
Should have taken the hint when we saw it pulled up on the side of the road, air and down. We thought,
Oh, well, they must have been on the beach.
Must have just come off the beach. No, just coming into Lucky Bay.
But now, smooth at the moment. All right, tyres down to 25, hopefully, if we set them right. And it's fly time. We've been so lucky so far not to get the flies, but yeah, they're here. They're at Lucky Bay Campground, and they are small and they get in your eyes.
They're thick and very, very friendly.
Yeah. So we were hoping maybe the wind blows them away. We'll see what happens. Well, we've booked in for 3 nights. She said it's about half to 3/4 full, so shouldn't be an issue finding a spot. Still a bit boggy and dippy. So we're deliberately not showing you too much of Lucky Bay because we have shown you Lucky Bay before and we've been here several times now, but just a few snippets of our enjoyment and our adventures while we're here is what we will give to you. Kayaks are coming down. 30-second awning is going to come out. And we're getting in there. Hopefully we can kayak to the reef. Hopefully. I don't know how hard that is. Looks easy. Probably isn't. We'll soon see. Beautiful for some of us. Anyway, he'll be right. Come on. Hello and welcome to Inside the Reef. There's On the Reef and this is In the Reef. Oh, I'm on a bummy, so let's go check it out. Like that, he's off. Time to go back and have a beer and a ginger beer. Laters, taters. We've actually become one of those people that we always whinge about that park too close to somebody else, because on either side it looked like a bit of a roadway for the dunes, and when the poor guys came back they probably went, what the hell? So I found this spot right next to us, which is up high, and look at the view that it has. Yeah, that's better. Perfect. And the awning stayed up and didn't even move, solid as a rock. And there's the view. Couldn't quite make it up to that hill. Let's go retrieve those chairs. That looks good. Let's go. Just when you think everything's okay and it's safe to go outdoors, Adam points out one of these. Worse than that, what's this one? Oh my god, what the hell is that? A long chain of fluffy, centipede-y, witchetty horribleness. So it's drinkies time back at camp.
This is a new way of giving up drinking. You gotta drink it through the net.
Maybe you can drink it through the net. Or did a fly get in? That's a seamless operation right there. Whereas they don't seem to be bothering me. I don't understand. Well, it's the morning of leaving Lucky Bay, but I thought I'd show you how to be frugal with coffee when you're off grid. This is how we do it. And after a good cuppa, it's off to Shark Bay. What do you do when you've got no power bank, no inverter? Do it the old-fashioned way. Adam's had his coffee this morning already. I get the dregs left in there. So my trick, since I can't use my milk frother, pour the dregs of the coffee into the bottom bit, which is where you would normally put the water. Add your milk of choice, oat milk for me, and pour in until you get the desired consistency. Once you have that, leave the lid off and start her up. Turn it down and wait for the deliciousness to boil, and you'll have coffee on the go. That looks ready to me. It gets hot pretty quick. The trick is the whole thing is hot. Short and strong. Now I'm ready for the beach. Cheers! So we have left Lucky Bay and we are just stopping in at Kalbarri. I can never get sick of the drive in. It is so beautiful. You drive in, you've got ocean everywhere, and then you hit the river mouth and the stunning, cute little town of Kalbarri. And you can then go off into the national park and see the skywalk, things like that.
Yes.
But we've done that, so we're not going to do that again. So we are popping in for some water top up. I need a few little groceries and maybe a bacon roll from bakery, but I'm still working on that. I'm not sure how I'm going to go.
My breakfast is an apple, apparently.
So I tried to make it sound so unattractive. He goes, "Oh, an apple." A stunning drive in. You never ever get sick of it. So anyway, we've got a driving day today. We are heading into the Shark Bay region. Well guys, we're gonna leave this here. We've got so much to show you and such an adventure ahead heading into the Shark Bay region. We're gonna leave you with just a little clip of road etiquette when passing big trucks and road trains on a major highway. So enjoy this and we'll see you in the next one. Get busy living, like and subscribe.
I'm in the van as well, mate.
Roger that. Thank you, Oversized.
Oh, there's a car just come over the hill.
Yeah, saw that. Thank you.
CB radios are priceless when you're on the big road.
Oversized, I'm happy to wait until I get to the overtaking lane 5Ks.
Yeah, we're coming up that Galena Bridge. I don't think there's any broken lines there.
Cheers, Oversized. You're a big boy.
Thank you, Oversized.
Oh, mate, thanks for having a radio. Good job.
Good job. Don't leave home without it.
So, yeah, we're looking, Karen, I need to get this one around before he does something stupid.
Yeah. Handy when you've got a massive load up ahead that it has a pilot vehicle, and that pilot vehicle is calling everybody round slowly when there's space. So that's quite handy, but you still have some dickheads out there that try and race round.
There's two back there, 5.5, 4 through the wheel.
5.5 wide, so she's a big mining truck.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. But as I say, handy to have a pilot vehicle. People just need to calm down and not be so hasty, and we'll all get round. Driving etiquette. I tell you what it does do though, because it can be quite boring, the drive. This kind of thing wakes you up and, you know, makes it just a little bit more interesting listening to other people on the radio. So bring it on, I say. Entertain me. Here they go, pulling off, letting everybody past. Now that
Okay, off the road.
is nice.
Yeah, bring them around. Thanks, guys. Safe travels.
Yeah.
Aw. Now what?
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode. Stay tuned next week when we hit Monkey Mire and we take a little swag trip out to Point Peron. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We certainly did. And remember, get busy living.
Like and subscribe.